What is up, everybody, and welcome back. That's not the right intro. Howdy, y'all. Welcome back to Riverbend Strings. Oh, it's August. That means it is harvest time. I need to figure out where I left my John Deere tractor because I don't know where it is. But we're going to bring our trailer over to the field. It is time to get our big harvest going. So let's grab our new trailer. We'll bring it over to the field. I think I can loop around right here. Yeah. A lot better than trying to make that turn. Hopefully the weather cooperates. I haven't been paying too much attention to the weather forecast. Oh, I remember where the tractor is now. It's over by the sheep because I left the bales over there. Our field looks ready. At least I think it's ready. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take this and like park it right here for the moment. So I did do that deadwood contract last time. Yep, ready to harvest. Look at that. 38 tons per acre. Potential harvest quantity, 375,000. Is that this entire field? Because that's going to be huge. Let's see. Where is our tractor? Like I said, I believe it's over here at the sheep. Yes, it is. Edge vehicle. Yep. Brought our bales over. We're just going to go ahead and park this trailer and all right here in the corner. Because I do not need it today. We're going to take this thing up to the shop. We're going to get our harvester that we need for today. I'm going to try to do a lot of this on my own. And partially because I turn around a lot faster than the AI does. And that is part of why I wanted the harvester that has its own internal, where it actually has a hopper. We can collect our stuff and then just go unload into our trailer. I don't know how long this is going to take it. Hopefully we can get all this done in one video. We got 2 more fields to do after this one, or 2 mini fields to do after this one. Although they're not very small, are they? But let's head up to the shop. Let's see what we have in store for us. And I have not looked at sales. I have not looked at contracts or anything. I might have someone... No. Well, maybe. I might have someone go to a contract randomly. If there's anything good. There's plenty of harvest contracts up. It's harvest time. Not that we need anything. Let's see. We're also going to have to lease the canning factory, which is all the way up here in the north part of the map. We'll do that when we bring up our first load of carrots. And, oh, look at that sorghum. That is red and full of weeds. And maybe, just maybe, this field is going to fully fund the rest of our farm. There's so much stuff. Arch. Well, same to you, Speed Demon. I'm hoping this goes smoothly. We've got 3 fields to do. And I know this harvester doesn't exactly have the widest width on it. So this may take quite a while. I'm going to try to include some of it, not all of it. Probably up to our first trailer full. Just because I like keeping that kind of part of it into the video at least, and then we'll have to go do something else, which means this video might end up being shorter than usual, just because it's a lot of repetitiveness of the same exact thing. But that depends on how long the field actually takes to harvest for each of them. Today's going to set the expectation for what we are going to be doing for the next couple of days, because these harvests are going to be a lot of work. That's some good stuff in this ale. That would be really nice to have. Hey, look, a plow! We're going to need that. I think we have enough power in our Challenger to run that. Anyway, I might grab that later, just so we can have a plow. Where is the carrot harvester? That's a planter. Harvesters. This guy. It's $101,000. I don't need to change anything on it. We are just going to lease this. It is going to cost us $1,000 a day, which isn't that bad, and $2,000 per working hour. Realistically, this means we should harvest every field for less than $5,000. Hopefully. But we should make all that money back and then some if that harvest, if that expected yield quantity is any kind of right. It looks like we might be low on fuel. Getting low on fuel too. Are there any good contracts? Anything? That's a heck of a contract. Heck no. I refuse to ever do a contract with this thing because it does not have its own internal capacity, and the AI just doing the headlands, they cause trouble. Okay, well, we've got our harvester. It only does a single row, unfortunately. So we're going to be at this for a little while. But because it has its own internal tank, I can just unload into our own trailer every once in a while. So I'm bringing a cone with me. Thank you. We can unload into our own trailer and get plenty of the stuff done, as well as I can actually have a worker run this while I go collect our stuff, or while I go take stuff up to the canning factory. Sorry, my brain is still only on half functioning mode. It's been a hectic, like, 3 months of work. It's the holidays. Everything's chaos. So, let's head on up to our field. We can get our big harvest here started if I can learn not to crash into cement mixers. Maybe our harvester will still work. Anyway, let's head on up and get started. And there we have our first full trailer. That's a lot of carrots. So, judging by the looks of that, we're gonna get probably about 4-ish trailers and a little bit extra. So that gives us what? 110,000, 115,000? Just off the full trailers? I think that's what, 112? No. Yeah, 112,000 off just the full trailers. And then we're gonna have more on top of that. That is a lot for each of these crops. Okay, I gotta figure out the best way to get all the way up to the canning factory, which is near the top of the map on the right by just below field 36. I'm thinking the easiest way is probably to go over here and shoot all the way up that road on the right side. So let me head on up there, and I'll see you guys there. Well, that was a really long journey, but here we are at the canning factory. Let's see if we can figure out where we're oh, I guess we're unloading there. But before we unload, we need to lease this factory. We can improve our carrots. My textures are broken again. Where is our button? Our button. Here's our button. $900 a day. Sure. So what can we make? We can make preserved carrots, beetroot, and parsnip. We'll start making some preserved carrots. It is a 145, so a little less than half. I am fine with that. Go and activate that. We have room for 240,000 per, so we'll have plenty of space. That's a box. I was like, what the heck did I just see over there? What? Look at all the carrots. This is so much. I think this is drastically going to pay off because if we look at... So if I were to just sell the carrots, I would get about $400 per 1,000 liters right now. If we do the preserved carrots, it is... Yeah, 1,800 gold crest. We can get about 1,800, and this price doesn't change all that much. So we'll say 1,750, which right now the restaurant is the best one. 1,750. That's more than 4 times the price, and we're gonna get about, I'll say an even 50,000. That's over 100,000 per crop, or that's almost 100,000 per crop. We're gonna get almost $300,000 off this field, give or take. But that is huge for our first harvest. Okay, well, our first real harvest. I want to swing by the Grain Elevator Museum on our way back, because we're gonna drive right past it, and I want to see what new stuff it needs for this next stage, because I think it should be done processing all that wood we delivered. So let's go take a peek. Well, here we are, back over here again. For the second time today. Here's the Grain Elevator Museum. Looks like, hey look, it's got new roofs. Roof plates! Ugh. I need the cement factory for that. We might see if we can set that up at the end of the video. I should be able to just put a bucket on the front of the John Deere and move it over, but that's That's not going to be a long-term solution for that. So it looks like it's doing the roof first, though I would probably personally try to patch some of these holes so the roof doesn't collapse the rest of the building. Let's see. Other than that, it's 6 more beams and 6 more long planks, which that we might have sitting over in the sawmill already. Are you out of wood? You are out of wood. Okay, well, we've got more harvesting to do. And at least 3 more trailers worth of carrots to bring. So I'm going to get back to harvesting. And I don't know how I'm going to do the next segment of the video. So, however I decide, enjoy. That's a nice location for that house, actually. I like that. Right on the river. Enjoy. There's a deer in our field eating what's left of our carrots. Anyways, we've got these last 2 lines, and that is it for the carrots. This has taken the entire in-game day. It's crazy. But I think all in all, this will definitely pay off for itself. As soon as we finish off these 2 little bits, we'll know how many liters of carrots we got off of this. And that's going to be a rough estimate for those 2 as well. This gamble was definitely worth it. I wasn't sure how much we were going to make off of these, but I think they paid off. And then some. So, let's get this last little bit unload into the trailer and we can get that taken over to the canning factory. It should be here. Nope. Okay, it's just this tiny little bit right here. We'll let that finish processing. And how much did we make? How much did we make? How much did we harvest? Our grand total, after everything, is 124,614 liters. That is insane. That is a lot of carrots. I have an idea for over here, but I want to test it in another world, so before I do anything here, since the water tower is still not placed right, we're going to park that there while we go take these carrots. But if my idea works, I will be bringing it over here, because it'll be worth it. So, let's go deliver these. We actually do have our first pallet of carrots already over there. And then I want to look at getting ourselves set up with the cement factory so we can get those roof plates that the museum is asking for. I nearly missed my turn. I'm stuck in a fence. Okay. There we go. I nearly missed my turn. Anyways. We're here. We've made it to the canning factory. I have a suspicion there's collectible in that shed right back there. I am suspicious of every shed now that I kind of understand what they are and what we're looking for. So as you can see right there, we've actually got our first pallet of preserved carrots. Well, look at that. There's 117,000 liters in here. We've process a little bit. These are 2,000 liter pallets. So these are actually worth quite a bit each. This one's worth about $3,500. Not bad. We're over halfway to a second pallet already. And that's just since we started harvesting. So I've been trying to think about the best way to do the cement factory, which we're going to have to lease it. And I've been trying to figure out what our best option for moving this stone over is going to be, because it's right nearby. And I'm going to be the nosy neighbor, and I want to take a peek. I like collectibles. Don't follow me for it. I like collectibles. It's just a bonus that they get us money. That is a nice statue. I like that. We've got a gardening area in here. Is there anything actually in here? No. That's a nice... You got some nice stuff in here, though. Okay, now I'm just being nosy. Anyway. Back to our tractor. And back over to our farm. We're going to use the John Deere to get this set up. I have an idea. It's kind of cheesy, but I think it's going to work out for now until I decide to change it later. I say that, but it may end up staying for a while. We'll see. I've also thought about saying we might look at buying some of these fields later on. That would be a really good field to have. Although, I'd probably get the ones in the back first. So, let's head back on up to the farm. Let's grab John Deere, and we'll head on up to the shop to get our idea kind of going. We'll have to lease the cement factory over there, because it's $370,000 to actually buy it. And that is not happening anytime soon. I don't even think we can borrow that much money. I think we still cap out at, was it $500,000? Well, let's go get the John Deere. Okay, so I brought us down to the cement factory so we get an idea of what what my thinking is here. And my thinking is that since there is no actual traffic over here, I have two options. I can either find something with a bucket and collect these stones, because these are the stones that are produced for cement factory. It's all free. On the other maps, you actually have to put one down, but it is free. On this one, it's already here. This is the cement factory right here. This is the input for it. I don't know if this is animated. Be kind of neat if it is. But it's like right next to it. I could do something with a bucket and just keep moving it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But because there's no real traffic here, this is also a lime station, by the way. Since there's really no traffic over here, I'm also thinking we just do conveyor belts. Because there are two of them that we can get. I'm keeping an eye on that plow, because I think I might want to buy the plow. There are these two conveyor belts we can get that it'll cover the distance. And I don't have to worry about loading it into anything else, and it just picks it up from there and should transport it all the way over to here. Should. See one of the barges going by over there. I haven't tried to see if it'll actually work, but it should. I don't really plan on using this lime station, so me blocking it off with conveyor belts isn't a big issue to me. But my other option would be just throw a bucket on the front of our John Deere and move it all over one bucket at a time. Unfortunately, the bucket for the John Deere is only 1,000 liters. That pile is probably closer to somewhere around 70,000 liters. I've kind of run around doing the cement stuff on my playthrough on Hutan Pantai, and over there I'm using conveyor belts to fill it into a trailer because my cement factory is nearby, but nowhere near close enough to put a conveyor belt to. This one I think might be close enough. I know for a fact I'm going to want one of the small conveyor belts. It's the only one that you can use to actually load onto the belts, and it's kind of unfortunate that it's the only one, because some of the other ones it would be nice if you could load it onto them from the loading point there. And for whatever reason, you can't actually load into a trailer from the production point. So what I'm going to do, just to make sure we have some money here, we're going to borrow 25. And if I can figure out how to get back to the shop from here. Okay. Okay, I want to go straight. If I can get back to the shop from here, I can get the 2 conveyor belts we need. I don't know if I can tow them both at the same time, but I'm going to try. And then we're going to bring them both back over here, get that set up, and we can lease the cement factory to make some money. Or to make some roof tiles. Okay, we've made it to the shop, and I just had a dumb idea. We are going to buy the plow. Our Challenger can run it. It'll be enough for us to do our field over there, which is going to need plowing. But I just had a stupid idea here. We have enough to be able to get these 2. We're going to buy them, so we don't have any extra fees off of them over time, and eventually we can sell them back and make a little bit of that money back. So, buy that, and I want to put one of these ones because it actually has a really long reach. If I wanted to load into a trailer, I would have to use one of these ones because it is the only one that reaches high enough to load into a trailer. I tried one of these in a test, and neither one of these will work with stones. So it's really just these ones that you can use. But let's go ahead and get this. And I want to try something really stupid here. And I swear, if this works, it's going to be the funniest thing. But you can actually get in these and move them around a little bit. As I said, you can move them around to position them. Will that let a worker drive this around? Probably not, but... Okay, no. I was going to be concerned if it let me do that. Let's see if I can cheese this and pull both of these at the same time. I have to put the hitch up. Okay, so it is on wheels. I think it should be fine if I don't unfold it in the middle of trying to do this. Maybe? No, it's not gonna let me. Doesn't want to let me put the bar back down. Maybe if I have it down. Can we cheese it? Haha! We're gonna cheese it. This is gonna be really wonky. This is absolutely not how you should be transporting this stuff, but it won't connect now. Now will you connect? Now it'll connect. Okay, so it won't let you chain them. That's unfortunate. So I will have to come back, pick up this one. Okay, well, either way, let's go get this in place.
and then I can come back for that one. Then I'll come back for the plow. We'll get the cement factory leased while we're over here. Should have enough to lease it. And I can get that stuff going. But I think I'm going to get this stuff going. It's already getting dark. I have been spending way too much time trying to record this video because those harvests take forever. Next time, we're just going to do a little bit of a time lapse at the beginning, and then I'm going to just chop it up. But it's going to take me forever. So this video, next video, and probably the one after it are not going to be super long because those harvests are going to take all of my time on these. So maybe, just maybe, I find a way to do a contract or two to give us something else just to watch for a little bit. For now, that's be it for this time, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. I'm going to hope this works with these belts in the right places. And then I'll see you guys next time.